This is always ready, Matt Cardona, the internet champion and the host of the Major Wrestling Figure Podcast. But there's another podcast I want you to check out, and that is the Crash and Burn Podcast. Check it out every single episode. Make sure you subscribe, comment, like, do all that fun stuff, and you never know. Maybe one day you'll see the Crash and Burn Podcast take on the Major Wrestling Figure Podcast in the middle of the ring. And you know who's going to win? Me. Because you guys, you're not always ready. Crash and Burn!
Hi, everybody. Welcome to the American show, the Crash and Burn Wrestling Podcast. Fastest wrestling podcast in pro wrestling. And this episode is going to be about AEW Full Gear predictions, taking place tomorrow at the Prudential Center in Newark, New Jersey. This is our fourth straight Full Gear. I believe this is going to be the best show yet.
Okay,
I hope so.
We're gonna have a huge night of wrestling. I love the match card. We have a bunch of top stars in AEW competing on this phenomenal show.
Oh my god, you're literally running the card down like Tony Khan.
I am not alone here. I shall bring in two people here. First up, he is the porn star AJ.
Fuck you. Anyways, hold on. I think I'm gonna burp for 1 second. Nope, never mind. Welcome everyone to the fastest rising podcast of all professional fucking. Do it with me.
And then you're not gonna twirl around. Got it.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the Crash and fucking Burn Wrestling Podcast, where we are reviewing AEW Full Gear. I just hope the God this pay-per-view is good, because actually, I'm gonna say this right now. For those of you who don't know, I'm actually going to the show, so I'm hoping.
Oh yeah, I don't know about that.
Me neither. I didn't know that you were going. Congratulations.
Yeah. But I'm just hoping for a good show, because All Out, and it was fun and all, like, because all of us got.
Well, you're going to be in for a huge night of wrestling.
Yeah, we were in the theaters together, and we had a solid good show, but it didn't live up to hype. But I just really hope they redeem themselves, like give it a second chance.
I'm movie theater manager. I said nothing.
You heard nothing.
Yeah, just keep your mouth shut. But anyways, let's get this fucking pay-per-view started before we just laugh our asses off.
Yeah, we're just being.
And then another huge guest here is Josh Danker to predict this huge night of wrestling.
Indeed, we are going to predict this huge night of wrestling. Tomorrow night.
And ladies and gentlemen, my name is Tony Khan.
Yes, apparently, but this is not Tony Khan. Ladies and gentlemen, ultimate heel move right now. I am the assassin, Josh Danker. Welcome back to Crash and Burn, where we have a huge night of wrestling. We have Full Gear at the Prudential Center. AJ's going to be there. I know. He's gonna have fun, and he's gonna mark out for all his favorite AEW wrestlers.
Oh yeah, for sure.
And
he's gonna jump around this theater.
And we're going to have a good night of action. You know, there's a lot of great matches, a lot of great talent. Some of the best stars of AEW, according to Tony Khan.
Jason, did you just say I'm going to mark out the theater? Bro, I'm going to be at the arena.
I mean, what? I said nothing.
So, let's run down this Full Gear card, because this is exciting.
Dodge that line, though, for real.
I said nothing.
Yeah, you did. No, you didn't. You're such a liar.
Yeah.
Okay, Danker, since you're so willing to run down the card, you can do a match. We'll alternate.
All right.
Okay. I'm gonna put this down before I turn it to Tony Khan.
You already feel like you're in his body right now. So.
Oh yeah, true.
But He says all the time.
Yeah.
Yeah, because he pretty much lost what he said every time.
I'm starting this off. Okay.
You can
Yeah.
start off the
What's
first
Okay.
match.
Jason? What's wrong with you today?
Everything's wrong with me. We're gonna have a good, funny bocce episode.
Oh my
Yeah.
god.
Well, first off, I think we have to scissor each other because the Acclaim is taking on Swerve in Our Glory
Come on, boys, let's do it.
in the trilogy tag team match. First up, scissor me, daddy ass. This is the trilogy in their rivalry. I don't know why. I don't know why Swerve is in Our Glory is getting a title shot. I hope they lose because I'm going for the Acclaim.
Easy said and done.
All right, Skywalker, Luke Skywalker, you have the scissor me boys. You know it. You know it. I want the Acclaim to win. If they lose, I'm gonna turn off the show and play Resident Evil.
No, I'm going to beat the shit out of my bedroom wall. I'm going to break shit.
Do you know what?
Wait, what?
Easy pick. The Acclaim better win.
That's right.
The Acclaim better still arrive in Chicago next week as the World Tag Team Champions.
Right.
Okay.
All right.
I guess so.
Yeah. Hat Boy, go ahead.
All right.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
I agree with a lot of you guys. We've all talked about this outside of, the recordings. Swerve in Our Glory has been getting stale. And AJ, I don't know why you're hitting yourself in the head with a paper plate.
I just want to get hit by Sean
creative.
Spears with
Very,
that
very, very creative. But can you guys agree? I mean, everybody in the comments, can you all agree also? Has Swerve in Our Glory gotten very stale?
Yeah.
Since Grand Slam. Like, we all knew since Grand Slam the Acclaim were going to win, have their moment, because they were from the area and stuff like that, But you realize everyone loves the Acclaim. Everyone has been, buying the Scissor Me Daddy Ass t-shirt. They have been, making the Acclaim one of the top teams in AEW. And literally, I wanted that from the start. Like, literally, they went from guys being on AEW Dark every week, just trying to develop and gain, more fan bases until, they signed a contract. And then they became tag champions, and everyone hoped the Acclaim got tag title gold. I wanted them to win gold since the beginning because of how entertaining and charismatic they are.
Great
Especially
rapping, and
Max Caster.
the pairing with Billy Gunn is the best.
Exactly.
Pairing.
When you put Billy Gunn with something...
Daddy ass.
Yeah. But Swerve in Our Glory has gotten stale. I mean, Swerve and Keith Lee should just go separate ways, and they shouldn't be a team.
Please.
Like, Swerve can do good on his own. Keith Lee can do very well on his own as well. So I'm going with...
They lose Sunday. Swerve or Keith probably turn on each one another. Go either way.
It might be Swerve. I mean, it's best to keep Swerve. Swerve does very well as a heel more than a face.
Or just leave AEW and go back with Hit Row. That's it.
Or maybe he'll... I don't know. We'll see what happens this Saturday.
Okay.
And I'm going with the Scissor Me guys. The Acclaimed.
All right.
Easy dub. Let them have a solid reign with these titles. They're doing really well so far. So keep the titles on them.
I think the Acclaimed is our top team in AEW. You know what? I am going to book them to win.
Didn't you already set that?
Anyways, Porn Star, you go ahead.
Okay, first of all, I am no longer that, but
okay.
Obviously this makes sense. The Acclaim are retaining.
Better.
I get so mad. You know what? I get really mad because ever since Grand Slam, Swerve in Our Glory has been stale. I'm sorry. They don't work anymore. It was fun and all, but they need to break up because
I'm pretty anxious on this match.
They have so many fucking teams out there. The Butcher and the Blade, FTR, all that stuff.
This is the only match I'm pretty anxious for.
Yeah, and I think AEW has enough team now. They just brought back Top Flight because there is more he's back now from injury, and it wouldn't make sense if Swerve and Ordora was still a thing. So obviously,
the only thing
obviously all of us is going with the Acclaim because first of all, Scissor me, daddy. And they're the most popular guys on the roster and the tag team division besides FTR. And Max Caster, man, he is something else. But I did see him. I think I mentioned this already, but I saw this dude before AEW. In a Korea Pro Wrestling show when he was doing his tweener stuff with the Shook Crew, and when he was basically doing this to his pants for some reason. But
Max was always, he always did a rap gimmick. That was always his one thing.
Oh yeah, for sure.
That was always been a gimmick of his.
But yeah, again, the Acclaim are retaining though.
They better. This is a match I'm anxious for.
Same.
And yeah, Bowens and Caster, they've both come a long way, so
they have to retain.
Yeah.
Please do.
The Jericho Appreciation Society. The epitome of sports entertainers.
Boo!
Yes!
Boo!
Why not the Ring of Honor match? Ring of Honor World Championship, Jericho, Danielson, Claudio, Sammy, 4-way match.
Oof.
Lucas has, let me see, either Bryan or Jericho. I'll go for either one of those. They're the right choices there. Claudio had his reign. Sammy, he's not really fit for a Ring of Honor title.
He's mid now. He's mid.
So you know what? Jericho or Danielson, I'll go for
Wait,
either
you
of them.
said mid wrong. He's mid. But yeah, I guess I'll go and say.
Josh, go ahead.
Yeah, you have 4 of the greatest talents in this match. You have 4, really impressive athletes. I mean, Jericho, like I said before, he makes any gimmick work. Definitely with the Ocho stuff, it's been really well. I'm glad, Jericho added another championship brand in his, his illustrious career. But, I feel like the Ring of Honor title itself should be focused on the younger talent and, some of the veterans. It should be focused on anyone, And people are complaining like, oh, Jericho shouldn't have the title. He's a veteran. Why is he the champion? Focus on the younger Ring of Honor. Should focus on the younger talent. No, anybody in any company can make things work. And who am I gonna pick to win? It's kind of tough because I'm either going Jericho to retain, Bryan Danielson, but I'm gonna add Claudio Castagnoli in the mix because kind of want to see him get his title back. And maybe, hopefully, if he does win, maybe we could have another solid reign with Claudio. Who knows? But my main picks are Jericho to retain or Danielson. Because if you look at Bryan Danielson, he's come such a long way since coming at All Out 2021. Just look at his progress that he's made now. He started with the BCC with Moxley, added on young guys like Wheeler Yuta, trying to mentor them with William Regal. Like, Bryan Danielson's come such a long way in AEW, and he's one of AEW's top guys. So, and don't forget, he was a Ring of Honor champion once before, so he could do it again in the 2020s. So, he did it in the 2000s. He could do it again. So, Jericho and Danielson are my top tier picks for this match.
All right. Anthony, go ahead.
This one's actually interesting because obviously I'm not going Sammy because he's not ready and he is so fucking boring.
Sammy has a lot on his plate.
He is just. I feel like he's been an asshole lately, and I don't think AEW wants him as champion right now because
Yeah.
he needs to get more seasoned into the business. Like same with Austin Theory. Like they get their ways by their respective bosses, just heavily book them, but you gotta earn it. But Claudio, yeah, he had his reign, but I feel like it ended a little too early.
Yeah.
Like I gotta be honest with you, Claudio's reign ended really early. So but Danielson, he is signed to AEW, but not Ring of Honor. If he wins the title, what does that mean? Like, is he an AEW or Ring of Honor guy now?
You got a good point.
Yeah, like that doesn't make sense. So
I mean, he
think,
could.
unfortunately, I have to go with Chris Jericho to retain because the reason I said unfortunately, first of all, he's not respecting anyone in the Ring of Honor roster. Like he took out
That's
Ian
supposed to be like his
Riccaboni,
yeah.
he took out Bobby Cruz.
He broke
True.
Riccaboni's glasses.
Yeah, he's just
I
being
mean,
a scum. He's
he
basically
beat up
being
Jerry Lynn for crying out loud.
yeah, he's being an asshole to all the Ring of Honor guys. So and not showing the proper respect the Ring of Honor title is about. So and I'll be awesome. And you know what? This could be cool. What if? And I don't think they have enough money for this, but what if Danielson comes out finally to the final countdown song by Europe?
That'd be a
my
lot of
God.
money. You're right about that.
Oh my God, that would be such a relief, dude. I would just sing that song all in the arena, bro. I would sing that song like, I would sing that one part. It's the final countdown.
Yeah, don't forget that was his theme song in Ring of Honor.
Yeah, bro, that was such a banger. I don't know why they never debuted that, but even though, basically Tony Khan is basically saying, it's too expensive. Like, I mean,
Tony
it's
Khan
not
money,
his fault, but Europe. And why? Why you have to make it $1 million? Even though they had a one-hit wonder, bro. But anyways, but again, Chris Jericho is retaining. As much as I'd love to see Danielson win another reign, but it wouldn't make sense if he just gets signed to AEW and Ring of Honor. So Jericho for the win, unfortunately.
All right.
You know what, Josh? How about you say the next match? The next two matches.
All right, boys. Let's start off with this one first because this one is pretty exciting, and it's been
and it's huge.
And it's a very huge match. Well, it's
very
one
big.
of the very huge matches.
So big.
Dr. Britt Baker, DMD, faces the return of Saraya.
Yes.
So, as you all know, that promo on Dynamite with Britt Baker and Saraya was absolutely one of the best things I've ever seen as a comeback story, period. Like, as we all know, Saraya had a career-threatening neck injury where, you never... It's kind of like the same story with Edge. Edge thought he might not have been able to wrestle again, but look what happened 9 years later. He came back at the Rumble. And now look at Saraya. Saraya comes back at Grand Slam, makes her debut, which we were all alive for, which
we were there.
Was unexpected, but we all heard rumors because, nothing's ever a surprise. Well, that was kind of a surprise to me, in my opinion, but
same here.
And I think to a lot of other fans that attended the event. It was a very special moment.
Including the three of us. It was a great moment there.
It was
the crowd went nuts.
It was a very special moment. And, I said from the beginning, and I said, imagine if they did sign her, and imagine the talent she could work with, and imagine, what an addition to the roster she could be. And, because AEW's women's roster is not the greatest. They don't have a lot, but they're starting to grow a little bit by pieces, with the likes of Athena signing, I think Saraya was the biggest part of the whole, women's roster.
Yeah, I think she's going to be the big part of this women's division besides Britt Baker.
Yeah, besides Britt Baker. And, she's kind of like, because Britt Baker's held down the torch for ever since the beginning. So.
And I like this rivalry that
And
Sorry,
the
Albert.
way they just have the rivalry is just very well scripted. You know, that comeback story promo by Saraya was just one of the best things I've ever seen on professional wrestling television.
Awesome.
You know, just her describing her story, like her personal stories on TV, like, you know, when she talked about her drug addiction, her, she got hit by a car and she wrestled the same night. Like, who does that kind of stuff? You know, it added a lot of emotion, but this is a really, really great comeback story. And, you know, I'm really excited to see what they have for going forward from Full Gear. But this match could impact in so many ways. You could be on Team DMD, you could be on Saraya, but I think everybody's going to be behind Saraya the whole night.
Let's
Just to see what she can do in AEW.
DMD.
So
I could probably hear that chant right now.
I'm gonna go with Saraya on this one. I'm sorry. She's been one of my favorite wrestlers since middle school. I've seen her debut from WWE all the way till now, and she's come a long way. So I'm going Saraya on that one.
Says the guy who said that you have a crush on her since middle school.
I did, and it's true. I had a crush on Saraya in middle school.
At least you're honest.
So, but yeah, if you guys didn't see her movie, go watch it.
Bro,
Please.
I watched
Great
that
story.
movie. It was awesome.
Great story.
And the fact that Selena Vega took part of that movie as AJ Lee
Oh,
was even better.
Yeah, and we never knew it was her, you know?
Until that point, yeah.
Until she got popular, yeah. It was crazy.
So for this match, Lucas is going for Saraya. And, you know what? I'll go for Saraya. You know, give her the first win for her career. And
yeah, give her the praise that she deserves.
Just give her the praise. She deserves to have a great match here.
Absolutely.
And I think she'll do great with AEW from there.
Oh, yeah, for sure. She can help the women's talent.
She's the biggest signing, and you know, it was an honor to be there live for her debut. And
yeah, me too.
The crowd went nuts.
And
yeah.
I'll be okay.
Anyway, it was a great moment. So
and
Saraya has to win.
AEW
okay,
is
AJ. Okay, AJ. Since you're begging to go ahead.
Go ahead, AJ.
All right, this match is actually gonna be good because this is actually a dream match, bro. Saraya and Britt Baker going at it. It's probably gonna be a good match. Wait, what the fuck am I smelling? Am I smelling? Okay. Anyways, I fucking smell something burning. But anyways, Saraya and Britt Baker are gonna have a good match, and honestly, Saraya should get the win because basically it's her return match. It's her return match, and I was really honored to see her live. When she made her a debut on AEW on Grand Slam, but now I actually get to see her debut return to the ring.
That's right.
Live, bro. That's gonna be crazy. That's a moment I'm probably gonna remember forever.
See someone debut live,
I was also in AEW for Adam Cole's in-ring debut against Kazarian as well. But
look at you being a part of all these moments. Ooh,
man! Yeah. I think I was there for Jeff, and I was there for Jeff Hardy's debut match. Well, his debut match against Darby Allin.
Oh yeah, same here. I think. Anyways,
I've experienced some AEW
moments. But again, oh yeah, also Danielson's debut too. God damn it.
Look at you being from all these debuts.
But anyways,
we were all there for Danielson's debut. It was like his first match with the first actual wrestling match with AEW.
But anyways, Saraya for the win. It makes sense. Sorry, Britt, but you need to lose more and more and more. You're getting fucking. Bridge. Yeah. I mean, I'm nothing against Britt, and I love her. She's a good talent, but I feel like I don't know. She needs to do something else, man. It's time for Britt's bridge to kind of her bridge to come down, and they're gonna build a new one with Saraya because
Saraya versus Baker. Okay.
No, you're trying to get what I'm saying. You know how like you have a bridge, you build a bridge, you break the bridge, and then someone else builds one along the way.
There you go.
There you go. That's the right
You
translation.
guys ready for the next one?
Yeah.
No. I'm
Shut
kidding.
up, Jason.
Yes.
Next, we have another in-ring debut with another of one of AEW's recent signees.
It's me.
You wish.
Wait. Let's do it. Let's do it all together though. JE double S
R.
JA double R E double T
Double
double J Jeff.
That's
Jarrett.
right.
That's
It is
right.
a tag team match. Jeff Jarrett and Jay Lethal versus
Yes.
the greatest team of grandfather and grandson, Sting and Darby Allin. So,
Yeah,
buddy. I was very unexpected that Jeff Jarrett signed with AEW. I did not expect that at all.
And I think he's in a position, a big position too for AEW to help out.
I'm gonna get into that. Yeah. So Jeff Jarrett got signed by AEW moments after his debut in Baltimore on Dynamite, which, in my opinion, Jeff Jarrett is a great businessman. I mean, he helped TNA he helped Impact when it was TNA. I'll put it that way. And he's helped guys like Jay Lethal and Sanjay Dutt because he's worked with them in the past.
Yeah.
And it was very surprising. I was kind of like trying to figure out who that was in the ring. And I'm like, is that Jeff Jarrett? And then Taz, Taz was just shocked, and Jeff Jarrett comes out, trademark guitar, cowboy hat, and then hits Darby Allin, ping, with the freaking guitar. Darby bleeding out the back of his head, and I was like saying, it's Jeff Jarrett in AEW now, and then sure enough, Tony Khan makes the tweet couple hours after, the whole thing went down. And you know what? I find it great for the younger talent because this is another generational guy you can look up to is Jeff Jarrett. Jeff Jarrett being, Jeff Jarrett helping other companies like Global Force Wrestling, Impact, you name it. Jeff Jarrett's been in all companies. And
more like Global Failure Wrestling because that
true,
company was
yeah,
a failure.
you're right about that. See how that company went down? Good Lord. But, Sting and Darby, you know what? I'm going to give my praise to Sting right now for being at 62 years old and diving off the shit. Sting, you're a fucking legend. I don't care. I don't care if, you're fucking 62 and diving off shit. That shows how much dedication Sting has to this business. And, being teamed up with a young guy like Darby, Darby's just incredible. He's probably one of the pillars of he's one of the 4 pillars of AEW. I mean, he's done a lot for this company, and Tony Khan has made Darby a big star. And Jay Lethal, definitely one of my favorite wrestlers of all time. I love Jay Lethal. I think Jay Lethal always has been the best at whatever company he's worked for, Ring of Honor, Impact, wherever he's been, he's always not. He's never been bad. He's always been great. Whatever they put him in, heel, face, he does great. That's why I like Jay Lethal as a heel because he's so good at what he does, and he's so athletic in the ring too. And being close friends with Double J is oh yeah. And then everyone's saying, oh, it's like TNA in 2007 again. I'm like,
dude,
guys,
fuck off.
Exactly, literally. Just enjoy the sport. Just enjoy that he's
and enjoy the nostalgia too, man. Ever since
stuff.
Okay, with all these signings recently, it's bringing back a little bit of the nauseous days, like the old school days, like TNA days, the Ring of Honor days, and
you're right about that.
All that stuff, bro. We could see all these dream matches that we all want to see right now, but Tony Khan has to book probably I don't know, 3 months of bookings just to do all that matches that you all want to see.
Yeah, but who do I think is gonna win? It's gonna be kind of 50-50. I kind of see Jeff Jarrett and Sting, going at each other. and I kind of see them, I'm kind of thinking it's going to be like 50-50, but my pick, of course, they're going to have, I'm going to go with Sting and Darby Allin, but maybe it's going to be 50-50. That's like my thing. Because don't forget, Satnam Singh and Sanjay Dutt could get involved and try to,
of course,
and you know what I want to see, kind of have Satnam Singh become a star too. He's a big guy, 7 feet tall, former basketball player in the NBA, and I kind of want to see like what Satnam Singh can do. Because I mean, he's only had like 2 matches. Maybe.
No.
So
Just no.
But I mean, Sanjay Dutt, I don't even know if he could wrestle anymore. But
I bet he can, but he's just choosing not to.
yeah, but take off the suit, you fuck. But yeah, I'm gonna go with Sting and Darby Allin, but my pick is a 50-50 because you could have some interference at ringside, and you can have Sting and Darby dive off.
Yeah.
Anyway, Jason.
So Lucas is gonna go for Sting and Darby.
Yeah.
To me, I don't really know, but I'll just go for either. I mean, I'm fine with either for this match.
Yeah, me too. I mean, it could, like I said, it could go 50-50
Yeah.
with the interference at ringside.
All right, so you did the Soraya and Jeff Jarrett matches. How about we'll go for
Wait, Soraya and Jeff.
No, we're saying
what?
we did both those matches already.
Okay, you were like, wait, what? Since when they're doing 1-on-1 or something?
All right, so let's do the 0 hour match.
Bro, I haven't even picked yet.
Oh yeah, 0 hour, yeah.
Dumbasses, and you never made me pick.
Oh, AJ didn't pick for that last.
Go ahead.
Okay. This one is actually hard because I love both guys, and this is Jeff Jarrett's debut on AEW. But as much as I want him to lose, I think something's gonna happen. I think there's gonna be interference from Satnam Singh and Sanjay Dutt. So I think Jeff Jarrett and Jay Lethal will actually win this because they can go together. Like if you guys seen the Ric Flair last match pay-per-view they did for Jim Crockett Promotions, Jeff Jarrett and Jay Lethal actually teamed up against Ric Flair and now suspended from AEW Andrade El Idolo. Yeah. But they worked well as a heel team, and I think they're gonna work well again in this pay-per-view. So again, I'm gonna go with Jeff Jarrett and Jay Lethal because I love Jay Lethal, man. He needs to figure ASAP.
Yeah, man.
Jazzwares, if you're watching this, give us a fucking Jay Lethal figure now.
You heard the man.
I'm begging you. I am begging you. Please give me a.
You're on your knees.
All right, hold on. You know what? I was just getting on my knees. Hold on.
You don't.
No.
Please, Jazzwares. Please do me a Jay Lethal figure now.
Dear God. Okay.
I'm just gonna go for the next match then.
Go ahead.
Go for it.
Brian Cage versus either Lance or Starks. This is the World Championship Eliminator Tournament semifinals. I'm not gonna predict who's winning on Rampage tonight.
Yeah, I mean.
So whoever wins, I mean, I'll be cool with Lance or Ricky Starks, but I'm down to see Ricky Starks as champion. So I'll go for him to pick up the win. Lucas is the same thing.
Yeah, whoever wins tonight, Ricky or Lance, I'll be fine with. Both these guys deserve a big opportunity in this.
But Brian Cage would be a cool choice.
Yeah, Brian Cage. Thank God they're pushing him again. I'm really glad.
I'm glad he's not lost in the shuffle because he's one of my favorite AEW wrestlers.
Exactly. I'm glad he's not lost in that shell. He's not in the back just standing
And
there
you're
watching
talking
this
about
go.
this man, this fucking talent here, a
Yeah,
fake dude.
He's really big. He is a great talent. Like, he's been world champion in other promotions.
Big like AJ.
And dude's a dominant beast. Like, literally, Brian Cage is
He's a
literally.
beast.
So Josh, since you're already being social, you can go ahead and socialize about this match.
But who would I want to see get a world title shot, and whoever wins tomorrow's main event? You know, I want to see Starks go all the way because, you know, I love Lance Archer. He's great and all, but Ricky Starks has come such a long way since Team Taz split up and Hobbs and Hook have gone on to do their own thing. And Ricky just never lost his mojo ever since losing the FTW title. Because if you know, a lot of people are behind Ricky Starks. They think he's charismatic, he's entertaining, he's got a great character. And I kind of want to see him get a title shot. But it'd be cool to see Brian Cage as well. It'd be cool to see anybody that has not been really on TV as much to get a title shot. I mean, you know, anybody's fine. You know, they all deserve big opportunities. But I want to see Ricky go all the way because Ricky has come a long way. And Ricky has developed a lot since going solo. Like, and him as a baby face or heel, he's just kind of like a younger version of The Rock, a lot of people say. Like, a lot of people compare him as a younger version of The Rock. And they think he's very charismatic, he's got a great character, and he's an overall great performer in the ring. So I'm going Ricky Starks all the way.
All right. Antonio.
Oh man. All right. So, so it's Brian Cage versus Lance Archer or Ricky Starks.
You just so you know, you don't have to predict the Rampage match.
You know,
okay?
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah, just focus on the Full Gear match.
Obviously, I think Ricky Starks is gonna win because it makes sense because we need a babyface versus heel dynamic.
Absolutely.
And
in case he wins match on Rampage.
Full Gear match though, I think Ricky Starks is gonna win because I feel like he needs it more. But MJF, but Brian Cage is a good talent, but I don't think he's really ready yet for the world title. Like he's getting a good solid push, but you know, not all pushes last long sometimes. But Ricky Starks is winning though the semifinals match.
All right. Okay, so we all went here.
Yeah.
Let's do Steel Cage. This match has high stakes and bad blood in it.
Oh shit.
Steel Cage match. Luchasaurus versus Jungle Boy Jack Perry.
Or Jungle Boy, whatever you want to call him. I mean,
Jungle Guy.
Yeah, this is gonna be intense. I mean,
intense match.
I never expected.
Lucas is going for Luchasaurus.
Ooh, okay.
I'm gonna go for either because I actually do like both guys here. So you know what? I'll go for either here in this match. While Josh is taking care of business, AJ can go ahead.
I think this one's gonna be an obvious one. Honestly, I love Jungle Boy, but I just can't get behind him. Like, ever since I saw that Rampage match with Ray Phoenix, it just got, like, it was very long, dude. It was a long fucking match. It was so boring. And I almost fell asleep that night. But, I just can't get behind him now. But I love the song and all. I can get behind him, but I just don't know what he can bring to the table, you know, as a wrestler. Like, I just don't know, man. And he's solid in the mic and he's solid in the ring, but it's just his last match with Ray Phoenix on Rampage when I saw him live.
Yeah.
I couldn't. Oh man, it was such a long fucking match, dude. I almost fell asleep that night, but but I think I'm going with Luchasaurus though. No hate to Jungle Boy though, but Luchasaurus, yeah, I've been a fan of him ever since the indie days. Like back in 2017, man. Luchasaurus, I was so begging somebody to fucking sign this dude because he's one of the greatest wrestlers out there. And
That's true.
AEW, so listened to me and basically signed the dude, but in Luchasaurus, which I actually like because Jules Devlin, whatever you want to fucking call him, that didn't work. Victoria, I don't know, but none of those work. But Luchasaurus did, and I think that was a big signing for AEW. And Luchasaurus should fucking get the push. Seriously, like as a single star, he could be a world champion because we can have a first ever Dino world champion because he's a dinosaur. But Luchasaurus is winning because he's been injuring Jungle Boy lately. So, and I think it's good to continue. Luchasaurus for the win.
All right. Losh, you go ahead.
Really?
Really?
Damn, man, just called you a Losh.
Wait. So, yeah, Jungle Boy versus Luchasaurus in a steel cage. You know, I kind of agree with AJ on the Magic Grand Slam Rampage between him and Ray Phoenix. I agree it was a very good match, but it was very long. And I love Jungle Boy. I think he's one of AEW's brightest talents. He's got a lot of, he's got a big future on him. I really think
he does, but I just don't think he's ready.
I feel like just this rivalry alone is just getting stale because basically the point of Luchasaurus getting in his way is, Jungle Boy wants Christian Cage more than anybody,
Exactly.
And I didn't kind of like the fact that they made Luchasaurus go against Jungle Boy, but it was for the right reasons. Because it was always Jungle Boy. It was always about Jungle Boy more than Luchasaurus. Luchasaurus was always in like the shadows, It was always Jungle Boy that was always in front, trying to do everything. But I could see why Luchasaurus is this, dominant beast in the ring. It could go either way. Jungle Boy could find a way to win, but I'm going either for this match, but mainly Luchasaurus because Luchasaurus is the more dominant one, and I kind of want to see what he has as a singles guy. I mean, I do like him as a singles guy. Different attitude, different, everything's different about him. So we'll see what happens. But for right now, my pick is either for this match.
Okay. All right. So we all went here.
Yeah.
Yep.
Josh Janker, you can go for the next match.
All right. So we did the Brian Cage one, and we did the steel cage. So let's do this match because I know everybody is excited and very happy.
Oh my god!
Back.
Excited!
We have a trios match, or as you want to call it, a 6-man tag for the AEW World Trios titles. We have the Death Triangle of Pac, Penta, and Ray Phoenix, with Alex Abrahantes in their corner, versus the return of the Elite, Kenny Omega, and the Young Bucks. So let me go ahead and give AEW the biggest shout out for the way they teased the Elite's comeback for Full Gear.
Elite.
That's right. Just the way those teaser videos were dropping each week on Dynamite, we all knew it was a sign that the Elite was coming back since their suspension from All Out this past year, which took place, along with the CM Punk issue. And, just the teasers with, like, the clock and, with them kind of disappearing and the logo kind of disappearing, the AEW logo kind of disappearing in that. It was kind of a sign as, like, there's no AEW without the Elite, they're kind of sending the signs of like saying, oh, there's no AEW without Kenny Omega, the Young Bucks, and Hangman or whoever. There's no AEW if it wasn't for them. So it was kind of a nice way to keep that a secret, but pretty much everybody knew. But last week, I think it was last Wednesday on Dynamite. Yeah, this past Wednesday, so Death Triangle cut a promo because they wanted a challenge at Full Gear, and they wanted their match with the Elite. So then all of a sudden, you see on the Titantron, there's a picture of a clock and it's ticking. Like, okay, this must be our opponents for Saturday's pay-per-view. So literally all you see on the graphic is the trios tag titles, Death Triangle versus there's like a blank spot for the opponent's picture. Literally, whoever the graphics team at AEW is, they're unbelievable for that.
They need a fucking raise.
There you go. Man, he just said it right there. Man need a raise. And then, drum roll please, there comes the Elite. Their picture pops up, and then the whole crowd goes nuts. And it's like, what a great way to tease them. And what a great way to tease the comeback. Like, that was the greatest, like, teaser I've ever seen. Because they just kept it so hidden the whole time, but mainly everybody knew at the same time. So, who do I think is going to win? This is kind of hard because I hate to say it and I hate to break it. Death Triangle have been on a roll, with the trios titles. I think they've been doing really well, holding down the hatch to start, the reign of that titles, because those titles are just brand new. And we really haven't had we only had like maybe 2 champions so far, but technically, after the All Out thing, they had a vacate because they got involved in the CM Punk drama that happened at All Out, and they really couldn't have a fair reign. But the Elite are gonna win, I have a feeling, because they want to make their reign, last, and they want to, apologize, kind of to the fans, saying, we're sorry we got involved in this, and we're gonna make this reign special. So I'm going with the Elite on this one, unfortunately. I kind of want to see Death Triangle keep those titles, but it's going to be the Elite.
Yeah, Lucas is also going to go with the Elite. I'll go with the Elite because they never really had their reign after they won because of what happened with the drama.
Yeah, All Out.
So, you know what? It's going to be the Elite.
Yep.
AJ, you go ahead.
Elite. The Elite. The Elite.
AJ.
But yeah. This one's actually hard because I love both guys. And also Death Triangle just won them like 2 months ago. But I hate to say it, I think the Elite is gonna win it back. I mean, the Death Triangles were an okay champions. Like, they didn't really defend the titles too much. So give it to the Elite, please.
That's another thing.
Like, I feel like their booking was just garbage as trios champions. I'm sorry, Tony Khan, but it was just garbage. Garbage. No fucking defenses, no nothing. No programming, no nothing. Just basically having random matches, no titles on the line, no nothing. But the Elite are going to take the titles back and defend it the proper way. So the Elite are winning.
Exactly, the proper way.
All right.
Next up, so we have actually. Oh, we didn't go over this. We didn't go over this one yet. We still got a couple left.
Go ahead.
Let's do this one. This was a last minute match, and I kind of predicted this match on before it even was made too, because I had a feeling it was gonna.
Is it Wardlow versus
Yeah, you guessed it.
Go ahead.
We got a 3-way for the TNT title. We got Wardlow, Samoa Joe, and Powerhouse Hobbs. Definitely, I like Powerhouse Hobbs in this match. This is a big opportunity for him. I'm glad they're giving him a push. You know, he's definitely one of the brightest futures, and he's also a good big guy too that can, come in the mix. I really like Powerhouse Hobbs. I think he's a great talent, and he's done really well with Team Taz and all that stuff. But I kind of want to see him, go after some gold and see what he can prove. Samoa Joe turning on Wardlow was a shocker. I mean, the Wardlow thing kind of got stale after a while, and they needed to go separate.
Warjo? More like War Jojo.
Yeah, but Wardlow, he's been a great champion, but they really haven't given him a lot of title defenses. He really hasn't defended as much. I would like to see a new champion, but I kind of don't see it at the same time. My main pick for this match, where I really want to win the title, is Powerhouse Hobbs, because that would be a big upset, and it would start I kind of actually want to see what he can do with that title, and I think the title would look good around his waist. But I'm gonna go with Wardlow to retain. I think a lot of people like Wardlow, and they're liking what he's doing with the belt apparently. But I kind of want to see a new face with the title, and so my picks are either Wardlow or Hobbs. Joe already has the ROH TV title, and I don't see him giving that up anytime soon. But Joe might win the TNT title in the future. Maybe I don't see him right now, but I think Joe was added into this match because he kind of wanted a piece of Wardlow too, and Joe. I will say this right now, and I think everybody could agree with me. Samoa Joe works better as a heel, better than a babyface.
Facts.
Yeah.
Or actually, no. Like, I think Joe works like either way because
he's good.
Same promos and shit.
His heel promos are good. I like.
Oh
him
yeah,
as
sure.
I do like him as both, but as a heel, he works a little bit better.
Yeah, I can agree.
But I got either Powerhouse Hobbs or Wardlow. Well, Wardlow, yeah, those are my two picks. AJ.
Antonio.
Oh god, this one's actually hard because I love all three guys, and honestly, I don't think Powerhouse is ready, and I don't think Joe's gonna win either because he's the ROH TV champion, and I don't think AEW wants like a double champion.
No.
That's part of the Ring of Honor.
They had that once before.
Yeah, they're not doing it again. But I think Wardlow's gonna retain. But the thing that I get really pissed off about is his booking. His booking is fucking garbage. Garbage. Okay, let me just tell you this one thing. He hasn't defended the title at all. Like, since, I don't know. When was the last time he fucking defended the title? Let me just, can we think about that? What was the last time? I don't remember who he defended it to, but
I think it was on Dynamite.
Yeah, but he hasn't defended that title since then. Like, bro, book him better. Seriously.
Yeah.
Wardlow's booking is awful. I'm sorry. I love Wardlow though, but I feel like he should be used more. I'm sorry. But Wardlow is retaining though.
Yeah.
It's such a shame though, because like a potential talent that is basically getting no bookings, which is weird.
Maybe what
Like,
they
he's
could
your
do.
fucking TNT champion. He's your TNT champion, and he should be booked like every week on Dynamite.
Maybe what they could do is have Wardlow retain at Full Gear.
Yeah.
And then later make a match at Revolution or whenever the next pay-per-view is.
Yeah.
Do Hobbs and Wardlow, and then Hobbs ends Wardlow's reign.
Oh, that actually would be cool, but okay. Anyways, but Wardlow's retaining. Either way.
Lucas has either Wardlow or Samoa Joe. I'm gonna say Wardlow.
Okay. Yeah. I'm
So,
gonna go Wardlow. I don't think Hobbs is ready yet.
Yeah.
we have
He's a
about
current heel. Give him some
two,
time with this new character.
3 matches left, I believe.
Yeah. So let's get this one out of the way.
All right, Jade Cargill versus Nyla Rose. This is the
Easy.
TBS Championship
Fucking
match.
easy. Fucking easy.
Easy.
So, first off, this storyline where Nyla Rose steals the championship and they make it the self-proclaimed TBS champion. That is not really good writing there.
No.
So, you know what?
And obviously, this
I'm
was
going to say Jade
Yeah.
Cargill for this, and Lucas has Jade Cargill as well. But she has to lose it soon. You know, I'll be fine if she loses it to Nyla Rose, but I'm going to say Jade Cargill for this.
The plan is, though, they're going to have Jade Cargill maybe eventually drop the title. Yeah.
Anyways, the sensational, intelligent Josh Danker. Go ahead.
Hey, I appreciate that.
Since you're so smart about AEW.
But yeah, one rumor I did hear who Jade Cargill was gonna drop the title
Ooh,
to.
rumors. Rumors time with
So
Josh.
I found out one potential rumor that Jade Cargill could get her first loss and lose her title to none other than Jamie Hayter.
Your girlfriend.
What?
Which would be good if that happens. I don't know if it's gonna happen. That's just a rumor. But yeah, there's not really anything for me to talk about in this match. I just find this storyline so dumb and pathetic. Like literally, Nyla Rose just stole the title. She's not the official champion, and I love Jade Cargill. She's an amazing athlete, an amazing performer. Like don't get me wrong, but she's that bitch. I will say it right now, and she's been dominant with that title. Like I don't even know who could I don't even know who could beat her for it. I mean, they'll eventually maybe as time goes they'll have a feud set up saying, oh, Jade, you're gonna drop it to this person or whenever they'll think of something. But right now, let her be dominant. But I'm not gonna explain anything because this is just so dumb. It's like literally Nyla Rose, Marina Shafir, and Vicky Guerrero. Literally, they all go running around. Nyla Rose goes running around saying, "Oh, I'm the champ. I'm the champ." Well, you did win the women's title there, sweetheart. Okay, you did win the women's title, but you obviously won. You lost it to somebody, and
you lost to Sheeta.
Yeah, you lost it to Sheeta, and you've been booked on Dark, Elevation, whatever, and you've been booked on Dynamite very briefly, but you should be booked more. And this is what I like. They're booking Nyla Rose more because she's one of the original faces of the women's division. I love Nyla Rose. She's a phenomenal performer. Definitely a great person on the outside of things. If you ever seen, Ethan Page's videos, Nyla Rose is an awesome person to be around. I will say that. I never met her, but I just know by her personality from Ethan Page's YouTube videos. But I'm going that bitch show. Give her her belt back, please. I had enough of this garbage. I had enough of this fucking crap. Seriously. Jade Cargill's the real champion. No, she didn't lose. She's not 41-1. She's 41-0 still. So give the champ her belt back.
42-0. 42-0.
Yeah, whatever it is. 42-0. She's still the champ. So give her belt back. I'm going Jade Cargill.
AJ, do you have any novels?
Yeah. This storyline is a fucking dumb idea because the person who created the storyline was Tony Schiavone. And yeah, Tony, I am sorry, but the storyline sucks. It made no sense because
it's okay, AJ. I forgive you.
It makes no fucking sense because both girls are fucking heels.
Yeah, they're both heels too.
What what sense did that make?
Lower your voice.
But Jade Cargill and Nyla Rose, yeah. Um,
Yeah.
I think this one's gonna be a mid match. I'm sorry. But I love Nyla Rose and Jade Cargill. Don't get me wrong, but I just don't see him in the ring ever until Full Gear. But Jade Cargill is gonna get the W here and bring Jade's title back, please, for real. Like, I'm done with this shit, bro. After this, no more Nyla Rose and Jade Cargill rivalries because this shit ain't working. Okay? So, Tony Schiavone, think about another storyline. Not the Jade Cargill and Nyla Rose garbage. That was a fucking dumb storyline. That dragged. Anyways, Jade Cargill to retain because she is that bitch.
Damn right. And she never lost the title. Don't forget.
That.
Tony Storm versus Jamie Hayter.
God.
This is the interim AEW Women's World Championship.
All right.
Lucas is gonna go for Tony.
Alright.
I'd be down for Jamie Hayter to pick up the win, but probably gonna be Tony Storm. But yeah, I guess the interim stuff have to go away. And I know I heard they might strip the title off Thunder Rosa. You know what? It's good. It's okay. AJ, I know you're gonna say otherwise, so keep your mouth shut before you start yelling at us. I support that decision from Tony Khan. AJ, don't you unmute and scream at us.
Alright.
Don't get disgusted with us.
No, I'm not. I'm not disgusted at all.
I support the decision because the interim stuff isn't working anymore.
Bro.
And it's out of Thunder Rosa's control to be able to defend the title. If she's going to be out for a while, what's the point of keeping her champion? There's no point. It's best to give it to somebody that's healthy.
Yeah, like Tony Storm, who's been dominant with that title, who's doing really well.
So yes, AJ, I saw your story, but I don't agree with it. Okay?
Yeah.
But obviously, it's your opinion. I understand. But it's how I feel as well.
Yeah.
So you know what? Tony Storm's going to pick up the win here. And maybe perhaps make her the undisputed AEW Women's World Champion. That'll be good. And now, Josh, since you agree with that post, why don't you go ahead?
So I'll say this. You know, the interim stuff is good in a way. I'll say that. It helps, it's fair to the actual champion who is unable to defend the title. Like, think of it as CM Punk at Double or Nothing. He won the world title, first world title he won in 7 years. Yes, if you hear me saying his name, I'm not gonna, don't come at me. I'm just saying, compare it to that situation. CM Punk on Dynamite went in California in a 6-man tag with FTR against, I forgot who they faced on that episode, but that's not the point. But CM Punk broke his foot after he dove into the crowd, and he might have landed the wrong way. And I saw it because when he went to go off the top rope, he slipped. And that normally doesn't happen. Normally, because everyone's saying, oh, Punk botched the move. No, he might have injured himself and he never realized. But then Punk realized. He went on Rampage the night. He had with all the tears in his eyes, he had to be out he said to the crowd, I'll be out for a while. I need surgery on my foot. And that happens in wrestling. You break a bone or you break your arm or whatever part in your body, you're going to be out for a while, but you'll still come back. You just have to let the body recover. And Thunder Rosa, unfortunately, that happened to her as well. She said, she had tears in her eyes as well. But Moxley carried the world title throughout the summer. And I was great because they had who would be a good interim champion? Hangman Page had his reign. and they're like they have no other guys to look for, and everyone's like, "Oh, make a younger dude a champ." Moxley held the torch down for the summer, and that's what it's all about. I like the interim stuff; it helps, in a way. But I agree with Tony Khan with stripping Thunder Rosa because in the situation she's in, she hasn't been seen in a while. Now that may not be good because she's maybe dealing with more than just one injury. I heard she might have had a herniated disc in her back or something like that, but she'll be back, whenever, she's cleared to wrestle. But the interim stuff might need to stop after a while, but it's good in some ways, not everything. But Toni Storm, let me tell you, look how far her career has been since her WWE release. They have treated her like how she should have been on the main roster. But you now know that she doesn't want to go back, even though Triple H is in charge, because the way she's treated there, and her husband's also there, so they're all happy together. And they're doing really well with her. They're really making her one of the top faces of the women's division. And I've always liked Toni Storm, even before she joined WWE. And, Jamie Hayter's another bright talent. I've actually liked to see her step away from Britt Baker and Rebel because I want to see Jamie go on her own. And I feel like she doesn't need Britt interfering in all her matches. But Jamie Hayter gets shit done. I met her in person, like I've said on many episodes. She's a really nice person, very sweet person to be around. If you guys ever meet Jamie Hayter, she's one of the most awesome people I've met from AEW, definitely. And I said to her, I hope to see you win a title and, eventually you deserve it. And she does. Like, she puts in the work and she's really one of the best women wrestlers on the roster that they have. And that's why I want to see her go on her own. But for this match, I want to see Toni win. No, wait, I meant to say I want to see Jamie Hayter win. I feel like we need a younger face. I mean, they're both young, but we need to see somebody else with the title. But I'm not going to be that person because Jamie Hayter's not ready yet for that title. I feel like she'd be ready for the TBS championship. I feel like she would be kind of like the one of the throne, Jade Cargill, but we'll have to see what happens as time goes. I'm going with Toni Storm to retain and let her reign. Let her reign. Keep it going, and then see who you have in mind to drop the title to. There's a lot of great women on that roster that she could drop it to, but let her enjoy it. But yeah, I'm going Toni Storm. It's Toni time all day.
So, we all went here?
Yeah.
No.
AJ, go ahead.
Oh, you didn't go, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I actually took back what I said on my story. Yeah, I'm realizing that you guys are making a good point. Yeah, if anyone's injured, they should be stripped the title, no matter what, because they can't compete. And plus, I am fucking sick.
Yeah.
I am sick to my stomach.
And also, you never know how long they're going to be out for, so there's no
And
point.
I'm sick and tired of this interim bullshit. They've done it twice now. In 1 year. They need to stop. Seriously. Stop this shit. Because it's getting fucking annoying. But Jamie Hayter and Toni Storm. I mean, if Thunder Rosa comes back as champion, then I would assume Jamie Hayter would probably win. But if not, and if Thunder Rosa gets stripped of the title, then I'm going with Toni Storm to retain. Because Toni Storm has been a good champion lately. And she's getting booked solidly. Um, Same with Jamie Hayter. But I don't think this is gonna be her time yet, though. I don't think Jamie Hayter's time is yet because
Yeah.
she obviously needs stuff to work on, like her promo skills. Um, and she's solid in the ring, but I just don't think her promos is that good. But I think Tony Storm needs to retain here because obviously you need the popularity still. So Tony Storm to retain the title, please. Go ahead. Next
All
match.
right. Next match, I believe we're on the main event now.
You want me to do it? I mean,
Why don't you do the biggest match of the night? I believe we
Alright.
went through all the matches already.
Newark, New Jersey.
Hang on. We went through every single match already, right? Aside
Yep.
from the main event.
Yes, we did. All right.
All right, and
Newark,
we all went for this match. Okay. Okay.
Newark,
No.
Go ahead, Josh.
Newark, New Jersey. This
It's
is your
time
main event
for
tonight,
the
Super One
main event.
Fall, and it's for the All Elite Wrestling World Championship.
Yes.
So, ladies and gentlemen, as in the words of Mark Henry, it's time for the
For the
main
main
event.
event.
So, for the AEW World Title, this is the second match between these two men. We have Jon Moxley defending the title against the generational talent, the Casino Ladder Match winner himself, cashing in his prize, the generational talent, Maxwell Jacob Freeman, MJF. I'm super excited for this match. You know, we had this match back at All Out, back when COVID was a thing, and it still kind of is, but it's not as bad. But, you know, I personally, I feel like now, since CM Punk is out of the picture, I guess you could say for now, we don't know any more news on after the drama happened at All Out. So he's not really the face anymore. I feel like we need a new face. We have Jon Moxley. We have, you know, we have a couple faces. You know, we have Moxley, Danielson, Jade Cargill, Malachi Black. You know, some of the faces of the company. I mean, I'm just naming some names that that you've seen on like maybe the production trucks or whoever. But this is MJF's biggest fight of his career. This is his biggest match, and this could potentially have him. You know, if this match has him walking out the AEW champion, this could lead him replacing CM Punk and being what he deserves to be, the face of the company. You know, MJF has now become a baby face, which has shocked me because he works so well as a heel.
No.
What? Huh?
He says no and then stops talking.
No. No, I don't think MJF is necessarily the babyface in this scenario.
They're pretending he is.
Yeah, that's what I'm
Let's
saying.
just say he's anti.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's an anti dude. So MJF is kind of playing the anti-hero in this kind of thing. He's somewhat baby. He's kind of like Deadpool. Think of Deadpool as an example. Deadpool's an anti-hero. He's good guy, bad guy. Like think of the character from the Lego movie, good cop, bad cop. Good cop, bad cop. Think of it like that. Anti-hero. So compare him to like Venom too, anti-hero. So, you know, MJF has the biggest match of his life, and he's going up against a violent dude like Moxley, man. You know, I love Jon Moxley. He's held the torch down since the summer. He's held the torch down for this company for a long time. But I think someone new needs to step up to the throne and hold that world title. Someone new that let's just say a fresh new face in the world title spot. And I think everybody could agree with me on this one. My pick, it's time and new AEW World Champion, MJF. I'm going with MJF on this one because I kind of, I want to see Moxley still hold the title and stuff, but at the same time, I really don't. Because Moxley held it down for the longest time. And we need a fresh new face. And I want to see what MJF could do as champion. I want to see what he has to the table. So, my pick, Long Island Zone and new AEW World Champion, Maxwell Jacob Friedman, MJF. I love you, Mox, but, focus on the BCC. Anyway, AJ, what do you got?
Oh god. This is easy. As much as I want Moxley over to retain, I think his time as champion is over because he already had 3 fucking title reigns. One was very long, one was kind of short, but also this one's short too for a couple months. And I think it's about time for a new champion. We need a new era of AEW, and give me Maxwell Jacob Freeman, MJF, to win the title and get the win against Moxley because he lost that lost battle, John Moxley, at All Out of 2020. And I think MJF needs to get that win and win the title, man. That will feel so good, and that's gonna let people know that this is gonna be a new era of AEW. No more toxicity throughout the AEW. No more beef.
No, you're right
We
about that.
are in a new era of AEW and just basically enjoying wrestling once again because I am sick and tired of people battling what shows to watch. Dude,
Yeah,
just
seriously.
fucking watch wrestling already. Just watch wrestling.
In the words
Like-
of AJ, just enjoy
like-
wrestling.
Just fucking watch wrestling. I don't care what company you watch. Just fucking watch it, dude. Because wrestling is wrestling. Wrestling is a blood. Wrestling is a life. Wrestling is
Just enjoy the
everything to us.
sport.
Wrestling is everything to us. Because wrestling is wrestling. And do not judge a book by its cover.
Look at all
Anyway,
the amazing talent throughout the world.
yeah, like look at WWE. They just rehired some talent. Look at AEW. They hired some new talent from the past and to the present. And look at MLW. They hired some people. Impact. Even though they've been losing people lately, but that's all right. But Ring of Honor too. I mean, kind of the same thing now, but yeah. But also other companies out there that are good. They have good talent that are not signed to a bigger promotion, which is okay. But yeah. But again, Maxwell Jacob Freeman for the win to win the title and basically celebrating this damn moment.
He literally deserves it.
And I swear to God, if MJF loses, we fucking riot.
Yeah, that's
Because
pretty true.
you're gonna fucking ruin this man's career after that. No one's gonna take him seriously. So MJF has to do this.
He walked out once before.
No, but that was when he was not ready for the title yet.
Oh yeah.
So my pick here, Lucas goes for MJF. It's time for a new champion, MJF.
Yeah.
You just give it to someone who never had a title yet. MJF is the more fitting choice here.
Yeah. And
So
I
yeah.
swear to God,
Oh,
if MJF
AJ still
first,
talking.
and I swear to God, if MJF's first defense against it's against CM Punk. Oh wait,
You're
actually
gonna
no,
be
no,
very
no, no,
angry.
no, 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 no. No, I can't even say that because Punk is injured right now. So
Yeah,
that's good.
injured.
Yeah, he's out for probably 7 to 8 months. actually 6 to 8 months, so he's gonna be out for a while. With a shoulder injury. Anyways, that was the predictions, and yeah, Jason, do your fucking.
So yeah,
Bro.
so we're all done here with the predictions. Oh, okay. Sorry, I just got distracted by Bray Wyatt. Okay.
Me too.
Okay. So yeah, that's it for all the matches.
Yes, sir.
Thank you all for watching this episode of the
Uh,
Burn and Crash Podcast Wrestling,
what?
Huh?
where we predicted Gear Full WEA.
Bro, you
We
are
hope you
doing
all
the worst job saying
we
it back.
we all hope you enjoyed this episode. The next episode, obviously, it's the review, and then of course we have Survivor Series from there. So yeah, we hope you all enjoyed this episode and enjoy Full Gear tomorrow. Antonio, you can do your intro.
Outro, you mean? Anyway, thank you guys for watching another episode of the fastest rising podcast of all professional fucking deal with me. Wrestling. The Crash and fucking Burn Wrestling Podcast, where we reviewed Full Gear, which I will be
predicted Full Gear.
Oh,
We didn't
shit.
review it yet, dickhead.
Oh yeah, predicting Full Gear. My bad. But anyways, yeah. But thank you guys watching for while we predicting Full Gear. This has been a chaotic episode so far. But yeah, I will be attending the event. I'm hoping for a good time, man. Anyways, thank you guys for watching, and I'm out. Let's fucking watch wrestling.
You heard the man.
Oh wait, also I almost forgot. Go follow everyone on this podcast on their social media.
On Instagram, etc.
And also go follow our TikTok page at
Crash_Analysis.
And go follow all three podcasts on social media. Go subscribe to all three podcasts on YouTube. And thank you guys for watching. And I am out. Let's fucking watch wrestling. Let's fucking go.
And now, fucking Josh Danker can fucking go say his fucking outro.
Yes.
Josh,
Go,
how about you fucking go ahead?
Because AJ just keeps saying fucking everything, fucking this and fucking that. I don't even know what he's saying. But anyways, that's not the point. Thank you guys for watching this awesome episode of Crash and Burn as we predicted tomorrow's Full Gear. If you guys are watching it, hope you guys enjoy the show. If you're attending it live, have the greatest time, like AJ. And if you run into AJ, say hi to him. He's a very friendly dude. He may get a little horny, but he's a little special.
I'm a tall dude.
Yes, he's calm. I'm just joking. All jokes, people. But anyways, tell us in the comments below if you think MJF is going to walk out of the Prudential Center with that world title. It better happen. Otherwise, I'm going to riot. I'm going to run around my neighborhood. I'm going to say, MJF deserves better. MJF. I'm just kidding. I'm not going to do that. That's
or actually, if MJF loses, I'm going to say, MJF deserves better. I'm going to fucking yell that shit.
Me too. You know. But anyways, hope you guys enjoyed this episode. Stay tuned for next the review of Full Gear along to this podcast. Stay tuned. Follow everybody on their socials. Everything will be down below for you. And for those of you that don't know, stay tuned to Moshcast Cinematic Analysis. We have some episodes coming up soon on there. Stay tuned to to our Instagram pages for all three podcasts. So when you know an episode drops, you'll get the notification. But like, subscribe, drop a comment, subscribe to the others as well. Show your love and support. It means a lot to us. And yeah, we will see you guys in the next one. Enjoy Full Gear tomorrow. And yeah, remember, in the words of AJ, just enjoy wrestling.
Yeah. You bunch of marks.
The Assassins is on. You fucking marks!
All right, we'll see you all for the Full Gear review. Bye-bye and happy Thanksgiving.
Bye-bye, Mark. Bye.
Crash and burn!